Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Slow Burn. My name is MYLES Maestro. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome. For those of you tuning back in, welcome back. Now, you may be wondering, this is Slow Burn. Where's his pipe? And boy, oh boy, do I have a special episode for us today. This just came in the mail, so I thought no better way to unbox a new pipe than on Slow Burn. And check it out. It took everything in me not to open this up before this. I've waited for quite some time to open this bad boy up. So, let's get going. I just ordered myself. Actually, should I tell you or should I just reveal it? I'll give some hints while I'm opening it. It's from Italy. I did not order it from Italy. I ordered it from smokingpipes.com. And, alright, I'll tell you. It's a Savinelli. Let's see what we got here. Smoking Pipes Estate Department, in case I ever want to send one back for their estates. So I do not own an estate yet. I'm waiting until I can find a solid birth year pipe, which for me is 1998. You'll probably hear that. Wait a moment. The wind is not playing any games today. It has been very windy these past couple days, and that's why I'm projecting a bit more than I normally would. But let's open this bad boy up. It is a Savinelli Alligator Blue 114 KS, I believe. Let's see, hopefully I bring this all the right way. Yeah, I will. Wow, oh wow, oh wow, that is a big boy bowl. Look at this monster. The pictures did not do this bad boy justice. It is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Look at that here. Let me get this light. Just show you right here. Look at this. Get the focus going or something. I don't know how to work this camera. It's my wife's camera, but look at that. You see the little, I should take it back a minute. See the little alligator on there? Wow! It's so much brighter blue than the pictures, which I am not mad about. I love it. This is made of briarwood, and it's hand carved to look like alligator. Dang! This baby's sweet! That's what my cousin used to say. What sort of cars you like? Oh my gosh! This thing is marvelous. I need to see if this draft hole is center and stuff. Wow, we got a center draft hole. It looks like it's got that little pre-built-in cake stuff like the Peterson had. Wow, the acrylic stem is blue. Oh, I'm shining it right in your face. The acrylic stem is blue, and it's kind of pearlescent. I can't wait any longer. Actually, I'll go there real quick. Let's throw this bad boy open. Okay, so the gold is on the actual stem. That's a stiff boy right there. It is. Wow. Oh, well thank goodness I took this apart. I forgot about these little things we put in. I don't know about y'all. I definitely don't want no fill to get a little in here, shrink it down a bit. That bad boy in. What else we got here? Is this a sticker? No. Quality control. And then a little pamphlet. This is my first Savinelli that I ordered. I told y'all I think I have a bent Dublin 904 KS. Smooth brown. But I got that at Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop. I'm very particular about this being lined up straight. Dude, I cannot get over how fat this bowl is. It's a monster. And I'm not mad about it. Not even mad, it's amazing. Any movie fans out there? I don't know if I've shared that on the slow burn, but I am a big movie fan. For those of you who didn't know, I just quoted Anchorman. Alright, we got the little sleeve. I'll add that to my little sleeve collection. Let's load up. Oh, shout out to my buddy Houston. Printed out these labels for me, so now you see I got the nightcap label on the mason jar. Instead of me just writing it in Sharpie, clearly I need to order more of that. I think I'm going to order some of Boswell's Northwoods next, but I might get some more nightcap to at least cellar even before then. Bro, this bowl is insane. I'm so hyped right now. And you guys get to join me on the first smoke. Today has been quite an interesting day. We'll dive into that here in a moment. But this is just a much needed relaxing point at the end of the day. Alright. Yep, I had my eye on this one for a while. Thanks to the help of my pawpaw, I finally got to get it. So thank you, pawpaw. Let's see. A good draw test. Feeling pretty good. Alright. Get the first light going. You can see that wind just taking the smoke. Am I supposed to blow smoke rings in weather like this? I guess I'm not. I'm quite filled to the brim like I normally would. I don't know how true the breaking in pipe rumors are, but better safe than sorry. This is crazy. I may be tripping, but I don't think you can even see the smoke today because of the wind. It's just taking it too quickly. Oh, maybe in the blackness. Whoa. Great pipe. Great blend. But to be honest, not a great day. But non-great days have great lessons. And I'm going to share with you what I learned today. First, just a practical lesson. Do not rush into purchasing big things. We had a company come out and give us a quote on some windows. 13 windows. Quoted us, 13 windows and 2 doors, front door and back door. Installation, $36,900. I don't know if you heard me right. $36,900 for windows. Yeah. So, after a long talk with the sales guy, great guy, or so I think, or so I thought. We had a great conversation, but great conversations can also be misleading. And I'm a sucker for con men at times, even my own conning thoughts and feelings. We talked about this before. So, they had a first visit discount. I've done my hindsight research, guys. Now I know that first visit discount things are a scam to get you pressured into buying more quickly, when in all likelihood they'll come down on the price later. Well, we signed on, and we thought we were getting a good deal. Then we take a look at the interest. Hold on. The interest and all that type of stuff ends up being $74,000 for windows and 2 doors. Yeah, no. So, after signing on, we get some counsel from our parents. Thank God for them. They were like, get out of that any way you can. And luckily, the clause we signed, we had 3 days to get out. But we had to expedite ship some paperwork to get it overnighted to this company before our deal went through. And lo and behold, by the grace of God, tomorrow it will all be canceled. Well, we canceled our follow-up appointment tomorrow for a procedure's not the right word, but that's all that's coming to mind at the moment. Pre-procedure inspection. So, got that canceled. And now we know. Before signing anything on the dotted lines, seek counsel. There's a proverb about that. And I should have been quicker to think about that. And not quicker to think about if I'm going to hurt this guy's feelings because he's so nice. I'll tell you what about this company. They hired the right guy. Oh, I had such a good time with him. And maybe that's my problem. But by the grace of God, we signed a clause that gave us a way out, and if everything goes according to how it should, we'll be out tomorrow. But the deeper lesson here is what I actually want to talk about. And I was devastated because I had some other work to do music-wise after we had our 4-hour interaction with this window guy. So I was locked into music mode, and I've talked about how I get into modes. So when I'm in music mode, I don't want to be taken out of music mode by focusing on other things. And I really got taken out of into other things because my wife said, we gotta cancel this. So basically, I got next to nothing done today. I felt bad for the guy who was working with me. I was just super distracted. So, I mean, we got stuff done, but I wasn't there to give my 100% because I was so stressed out and distracted. Well, I felt most bad, less about the money, and even a piece of me wanted to just bite the bullet and pay for it because we gave this guy our word that we were going to do so. And that's what I was wrestling with the most. It's like, I gave this guy my word. What is my word worth if I back out on this? So I was really struggling with that aspect of it, and so is my wife. I mean, I take my word very seriously. I know she takes her word very seriously. And this felt like something we should stand by. But at the same time, there was a lot of dishonesty when it came to telling us what the final cost was going to be, and all that. And again, that comes to just lack of knowledge and lack of attention to detail, but I'm not a contract negotiator. I'm not even good at math. So I'm more into like English and poetry and writing and things like this, and that's no excuse to be negligent or naive even, but it's something that I was like, okay, I need to take more initiative next time to ensure I'm making the right decision for my family. So the greater lesson here was I didn't want to go back on my word because I thought I was a good person, and good people keep their word. Well, thinking I'm a good person in this sense is actually going to ultimately hurt my family, so how good of a person am I? Am I too stubborn to say, hey, I said I was going to do this without recognizing what I was actually signing up for, and now I'm retracting that word? Had I had the full scope of the information, there's no way I would have signed on to something like this. So I had to wrestle with that today, and just recognizing I'm not a good person. I think it's the people who think they're good people who often think things like the gospel are for other people and not for them. And I have fallen into that category too many times to count. So that was my issue with it today, because I was like, oh my gosh, like, who am I if I'm not a man of my word? BC me was not a man of my word whatsoever. So a piece of me also didn't want to fall back into that or think I'm still that person, but newsflash, I'm still that person. The only thing that's changed is the grace of God on my life. And by the grace of God, we were given enough notice about how deceiving this deal was, and He actually gave us a way out of it. So is it foolish not to take it and be stubborn and stand by my word and pay more money than needs to be and ultimately take away from my family and future family in doing so? There's a line to toe there. There's a balance. And if I'm not weighing that properly, then I'm also doing myself and family a disservice. So that was the greater lesson of today. And still, I don't know 100% how to feel about it. I've gone back and forth all day. I'm like, oh, maybe he was trying to scam me. And then maybe I'm like, oh, maybe he's just trying to feed his family too, and he thought he was going to get a lot of money. And dude, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it still. I think we ultimately made the right decision. What's best for us, but is what's best for an individual and for our family always what's the best thing to do? That's also a line you have to walk finely on. And what I should have done and what I did not do was, instead of freaking out, going straight to prayer, going straight to God. And that's what I want to be better at. That's what we're called to do. Worry not about the things of this world in our day-to-day, but only worry about our relationship with Christ. And maybe worry isn't even the right word there. Only to focus on. Don't focus on the things of the day-to-day. He will provide if you're ultimately focused on Him, if your eyes are fixed on Him. And that is what I needed today. So in a very unorthodox way, it seems, that's the lesson I learned today. And now I get to sit in peace and smoke a good bowl out of a good pipe. and think about how I'm not a good person. Which there's peace in that. There's definitely peace in that. Knowing that all my goodness is just borrowing from God's goodness. So, I don't have much else to say other than that today. I am thankful that you guys got to watch me unbox again this Savinelli Alligator Blue 114 KS. Does it say that anywhere in here? Oh yeah. Savinelli Alligator, made in Italy, 114 KS. Yep, it's on the bottom. So with that being said, this is Slow Burn. My name's MYLES Maestro, and I will see y'all next week.